specialist this season under Mourinho, and I think we could see that. Of course, it's very early yet, but we'll see. Keane Everton not doing so well. Everton, of course, ended up losing 2-0 to Chelsea, which great result for Chelsea, not so much for Everton. I thought that one would be a draw personally, but fair play to Chelsea there, doing well. Higazi, West Brom. West Brom won. No, they drew. Sorry, they were winning, weren't they? And then they came back and drew, so that's disappointing. And Barley got his clean sheet, so I'm very happy with Barley there in defence. He was new in there as well, so that's good. Chalobah continuing to just be getting me points every week, despite being really, really cheap. So I'm actually kind of fine with him, really. Watford ended up 0-0 with Brighton, so that's good. Mane is... I genuinely feel like Mane is one of the best players in the Premier League, and I say that with a emphasis on the Premier League. I don't necessarily think he would be an amazing player in another league, but I think in the kind of counter-attack kind of Premier League, or the kind of like quick break and the fast pace of the Premier League, I think he suits it so well. And yeah, we've seen that. Has he got like a goal in every game so far? Yeah, he's got a goal in every game. 3 goals. Goal in every game. I mean, not too bad at all, really. He's looked phenomenal, I think. As we all have thought. Like, I don't think there's a person out there who thinks Mane's a bad player at all. But I think he is a fantastic player in the Premier League, and really an asset. I think he'd walk into pretty much any Premier League team currently. I don't necessarily think he'd fit in like a Real Madrid or a Barcelona or a Bayern Munich, but I think for a Premier League side he is just exactly what you want, which is quick, strong, direct, he can finish. I think he's got everything you want there. Ali had a good game, obviously, scored, although Spurs not doing quite so well in as much as they conceded a late goal to Burnley. Burnley always a dangerous side. And Southampton ended up, what did Southampton do in the end? They're 0-0 with Huddersfield, yeah, so not great really. I thought they might beat Huddersfield, but fair play to Huddersfield, they're doing really well. And then we have Lukaku. So, after a couple of weeks of being like, okay, maybe he's going to take a bit of time to settle in. Oh no, apparently he won't take a bit of time to settle in. Apparently he's really good. About thinking that, Man United are going up against Leicester. They're probably going to win that, especially at home. After all this, he goes and misses a penalty. And he gets no points, and he's my captain. Oh boy. I think I'm just an unlucky person, like generally in life. I mean, how does that happen? I put him in my team. I'm like, okay, yeah, fair play. I've missed out the last couple of weeks. Put him in the team, and suddenly, boom, misses the penalty. Typical. Kane, I mean, I'd never subscribed to that whole, he never scores in August. But he hasn't ever scored in August, so it's just not going well for me up front. Gabbiadini, who was kind of a cheap buy, obviously replaced Rashford, who scored. Typical. So front line up terrible. Rest of it's actually not too bad, I guess. Mane, Ali doing well midfield. So let's get down and talk about, I guess, the actual results for the week. So Man City beat Bournemouth with a late goal from Sterling there, which he then got sent off for celebrating. Oh, it's funny. Alan Shearer going mental on like how it's going to go. People were kind of like saying about them that, oh, you know, they're looking good this season. They've made some good signings and stuff like that. But I don't know, just maybe it just hasn't clicked. I mean, who have they played so far? They've played Watford. I mean, that Watford at home. That's the one that you should be picking points up on. To be fair, first game of the season, West Brom away. You know, I wouldn't say it's the hardest start in the world. Obviously, Man City. You know, you're probably hoping for a draw there or something, and they were close. So maybe they're getting better. I don't know. I haven't actually seen much of them, to be fair, but you know, it's always a worry. At least they've scored though, unlike Crystal Palace, the team I support, who lost 2-0 at home to Swansea. So we've lost 3 games in a row. We haven't scored a single goal. I guess maybe the slight difference between us and Bournemouth and West Ham, who are the other team who haven't got any points, is we've had a new manager come in who has changed our system. I guess that's the one bright point you could get, but that's also perhaps not that bright point. So my problem with Palace at the minute is that we've got in a new manager, which is great. I don't mind that. I always felt it was dangerous to try and change us to this kind of passing side. But hey, you've got to trust sometimes, you know, the people at the club who want to do that. My problem, however, is that we had a team which was built to play direct counter-attacking football. You know, we have Christian Benteke out front. We have these fast wingers, you know, skillful fast wingers, and then to try and change that to a different system is dangerous, to say the least. And we've brought one player, and we've loaned in, I think, 3. Now, if you're a side who just by the skin of their teeth scraped out of relegation last season, mostly thanks to Sam Allardyce, gotta say. I'm never a big fan of Sam Allardyce, but if you're in relegation trouble, he's the man you want. So yeah, scraping out of that, and then you go into next season, you've brought one player who's a young, admittedly looks very good, but young, like inexperienced defender who's never played in the league before. You've got to worry about that a lot. And the fact that Christian Benteke hasn't scored, the fact that we've lost our last 7 out of 8 games in the league, and we haven't scored in any of those defeats, is seriously worrying times, to be honest with you. People are talking about Frank de Boer after 3 games being in trouble. I mean, I'm not there on a day-to-day basis, so I don't know. Maybe it is a thing of, you know, he's doing everything right at the training ground. He maybe needs a few people in. Transfer window's still open, so there's always still a chance. Maybe he's doing, you know, all those things right, and it's just a case of it's going to take a little bit of time. It could be the other way though. It could be that it's just not working out. I don't know. That's for the chairman to decide, and I've always trusted our chairman's judgment. He's always been very solid on that front, and he's kept us in the Premier League for a good few seasons, so it's fine. But on the other hand, we're a club who punches above our weight a lot. You know, we have one of the worst grounds in the Premier League, worst facilities. Sure, we spent a lot of money on a striker last season, but that really is all we've done. Otherwise, it's a lot of kind of bargain basement buys along the way. You know, we brought like Benteke last season. We brought Cabaye the season before. We always make usually anyway. We haven't this season, but usually we make like one kind of big signing, and then we have a lot. And by big, I mean Benteke was big, but Cabaye was only about 10-12 million, I think, which is not big in current circles. But you know, we're a side who punches above our weight. We're a championship side who have managed to, through, I guess, shrewd management, managed to stay in the Premier League, and you know, with a little bit of luck, well, a lot of luck as well, and you know, sometimes that might run out, but we're 3 games into the season. I'm not despondent. My one criticism would be that the kind of thing that we, the view from the club that we've got is that they're not really buying that many players because De Boer wants to bring through the youth. We do have a really Palace's youth. We have produced really good young players, and we have got some good young players as well, but we haven't used any of them, so I'm not really sure. Like the argument to turn around and say, well, actually, maybe we're not going to buy as much this season because we want to focus on bringing our youth players through, but then don't play any youth players, is kind of worrying. I mean, if we look at it doesn't have the team here, but yeah, our team was just pretty much exactly the same team we've played for the last few seasons. We do have some young players on the bench, but that's, to me, if you're going to turn around and go, okay, we're going to blood the youth and we're going to focus on that and go through, and we'll take whatever results come our way, but we're going to build for the future, then we got to do that. We can't half-heartedly just turn around and be like, okay, we won't buy anyone, we'll try the youth. Oh, that's not working, let's go back to the same players last season who struggled. So yeah, difficult times, I guess, but I'm not one of those people who's always like, oh, get the manager out, it's rubbish, blah blah blah. I'm perfectly happy for them to give the manager time. I don't have a lot of expectations as a Crystal Palace fan, of what we do. Whenever we win games, I'm always delighted. Whenever we lose games, I'm just kind of expecting it, really. So I say that because the team nearly went out of business a few years ago, completely went into administration. They've always been a yo-yo club. If you're sitting up there, if you're a fan of a club who you're fed up because you've been in the Premier League like 15 years and you only won like a couple of things every now and then, very rarely, then life's not that bad sometimes. But anyway, fair play to Swansea. I do rate Paul Clement as a manager. I think he's just one of those really solid managers. I don't know if he's ever going to go on to be like a world-class manager. People always talk about the fact that he's been Ancelotti's assistant manager at like Bayern, PSG, Real Madrid, and saying like, oh, he's been taught by some of the best, but it's like, I agree, but being a manager, I think, is a kind of special thing. For me, I never quite feel like he's got that charisma necessary to propel him to a top club. Like, I think nowadays, as a manager, the top clubs are not only looking for you to be a fantastic manager, but also to be this kind of focal point, and it's a lot more about that, and I never felt like he has got that kind of mentality of it. He looks very much an old school kind of manager in that kind of respect, but we'll see anyway. I like Swansea as a club. They remind me of Palace a lot, but I wish we'd have beaten them. Huddersfield, as I said, Huddersfield's still doing well. I think they're on 7 points now. I think they're like in the Champions League places in the league, which, fair play, doing well. As I said, if you're a Huddersfield fan, or I'm sure they're keeping their feet on the ground a lot. We've seen things like this before with Blackpool, where they had a fantastic start and then it tailed off a bit when people got used to what they're about and stuff like that. But I like the fact they're doing something a bit different and interesting, which is cool. And Southampton are a decent side. Like a 0-0 draw with Southampton is not shameful in any way. That's a good result. Newcastle won 3-0. I mean, everybody's kind of writing Newcastle off. They hadn't won before this game, but West Ham, I mean, I think Bilic is on really borrowed time right now. I think they made some good signings in pre-season. I'm worried about Bilic. I like him. Like, he comes across as a kind of a nice guy, but I mean, it's no win in 3 games, and like, as I said, at least with Palace you can turn around and go, well, they've brought in this new manager and they haven't spent a lot of money, and they struggled a lot last season. Well, West Ham, they've spent cash, they've brought players in, they've got the same manager they had last season. It's they need to win the next game, which is against Huddersfield. Oh, they have to win that. That's going to be a big match. They have to win that. If they lose that, I think we could see the end of Bilic there. But we'll see. Watford, Brighton. I guess a good result for Brighton. They got a point there. that personally. But yeah, I guess we'll see. They're always a side as well on paper who I look at and I go, they don't look like the best side. They don't look that strong, but they just seem pretty solid, even though they chop and change their manager and stuff like that. I mean, Marco Silva, I think he gets more credit than he's deserved, and that doesn't mean he's a bad manager, but I think at the end of the day, like, he came into Hull last season, and while they did get some good results, they still got relegated, and then everybody kind of said he was the next up-and-coming manager. Well, I mean, when Sam Allardyce took over Crystal Palace, we were in the relegation zone, and then we weren't at the end of the season. So in a way, he achieved more, and nobody ever gives Sam Allardyce any credit for anything. And don't get me wrong, I don't particularly think Sam Allardyce is a shining beacon of light, shall we say, in the football world, but he is right when he says he doesn't get the respect he deserves. But anyway, enough about Sam Allardyce. Talked about him way too much. Man United won 2-0 against Leicester. Another clean sheet, another win. I mean, they're looking dominant, they really are. But as I said last season, remember Man City, they looked dominant. Everyone was saying that Pep was going to win the league in his first season, etc, etc, etc. And they didn't. So, I guess we'll see what's going to happen. When I think that the Champions League starts up, it's going to be interesting for me. Man United have got awesome squad depth. They look really solid there. They've just re-signed Ibra as well, who is going to come back again at Christmas time. I think that will give them a massive boost, in the second half of the season. So, I think the smart money's on Man United to win the league, but crazy things happen, don't they? Chelsea obviously winning 2-0 against Everton, another solid result for Chelsea. I think Morata scored, didn't he? Yeah, Morata scored and got an assist. I mean, I should have put Morata in. I genuinely could not fathom the hate that Morata was getting. I just literally because they were like, oh, you should have signed Lukaku. Oh, Morata's a really good striker. Couldn't work that one out. But I hope he does well. West Brom Stoke. No offence to West Brom or Stoke, but that would be the last match I would ever watch. And funny enough, they put that on TV instead of Chelsea Everton, which I know they have to have a certain number of matches with featuring teams, but my God. Unless you're a West Brom or Stoke fan, would you ever really watch this game? I don't even know if it's good or not. I didn't even watch any of the highlights, but Peter Crouch scored. Oh my God, I didn't even know that. Peter Crouch is still going. That's still a thing. And then I'm going to skip that one because we'll come back to that last. But Spurs Burnley. Burnley are a side who you can never ever relax against. I'm thinking of putting that Chris Wood because I think he's going to get some goals. I think I've put him in my team. He was good, very, very good Championship striker last season. I think he's exactly what Burnley kind of needed. And yeah, funnily enough, Crystal Palace are playing Burnley after the international break, so that's not good. Away to Burnley is never what you want to have to play, but who knows? Hopefully we can do well there. But we'll see. But yeah, I mean, Spurs are going to be. I don't know if there's this whole Wembley hoodoo thing. I only live about 10-15 minutes from Wembley, so I must try maybe and actually go there. I've never actually been to Wembley to watch anything, but I must try and go at some point. It would be really awesome. I don't know how full Spurs games are, but maybe Spurs Palace or something like that would be good. And on one hand, I would like to see it. On the other, I'd rather not watch that, if that makes sense. But yeah, maybe I will at some point. And okay, the big game of the weekend, I guess, Liverpool v Arsenal. Now, everybody knows, or should know, that I am biased against Arsenal because, for me, they're a side which, and I think probably Arsenal fans would agree, they frustrate the hell out of me. The whole club just frustrates me. I have a lot of friends who are Arsenal fans, so that's the other side of it, because they always usually beat Crystal Palace, and I never hear the end of it. Obviously, April was good this year when we beat them, but like, I have a lot of friends who are Arsenal fans. You know, I work very close to the stadium as well, and so I have to listen constantly to Arsenal stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed this, but I will say that I enjoyed it as well because Liverpool are such an amazing side to watch as well. I love watching them play. They're awesome, but that was probably the worst performance I've ever seen Arsenal play, ever. They just didn't look like they knew what they were doing. This is the thing which fascinates me about Arsene Wenger, is he is known as being this great tactician, being this elder statesman, this experienced guy, and I just don't know how you get it so wrong. I don't know. Like, Liverpool play a certain way. They've always played that under Klopp. Like, it just fascinates me. And I know there is a lot of blame to go on the players. Like, they did not perform. But team selection as well is just baffling. Like, you buy a striker for like 50 million, who's like, okay, we've needed this striker, and then you leave him on the bench, and then you bring him on and he plays left wing. It's like, what? This is why it's frustrating, because I feel like Arsenal are a side who could be really good, and you look at them and you're like, why are you so bad? I just don't get it. I mean, Arsenal used to have this identity of being this side which would have like intricate passes and real kind of team side and build up, and everything just seems to have gone out the window. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know why Arsene Wenger is still there. I from his point of view, I don't know why he's still doing this week in, week out, because people, it's not money. Like, the guy's got enough money, believe me. He's made a lot of money. He's a very rich man. It's not money. So why would you do this to yourself? Because I guess he believes he can turn it around, and he believes he can bring Arsenal back, and he loves the club, and he wants to bring them back to a thing. But at what point do you turn around and go, the best thing that can happen to this club is for me to just walk away from it? I mean, sure, it's complicated now because you're a few days away from the transfer window finishing, and who are you going to bring in? I mean, when Klopp left Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, sorry, he would have been ideal at Arsenal. I think Arsenal would have been a force to be reckoned with if they had got Klopp in. He just seemed like an ideal fit for the side to take them to that next level. And I mean, people are saying that this is going to be Alexis Sanchez's last game. It's going to be Oxlade-Chamberlain's last game. I mean, I don't know what is going on. I don't. I mean, I'd be more worried about a side like Arsenal than I would about any of the teams who haven't got any points, because the expectation levels at Arsenal are obviously much higher, and they've got a lot more to lose. Like, they're already not in the Champions League this season. If Crystal Palace get relegated, like, it's not terrible. I'm not saying Arsenal are going to get relegated. What I'm saying is, like, if Arsenal are not going to finish in the top 4 again, or even challenge anywhere near that, that's a disaster for them again, because how are they going to attract players in to turn things around? And maybe that's for the best, because frankly their track record of buying players and bringing them in is terrible. Like, if you look at them in a minute, like, they just let Gabriel leave, the defender, and like Martin Keown was saying on Match of the Day, that he's the best out and out defender at the club, and he can't understand why they would let him go. Mustafi, they brought in for like 35 million. Apparently, well, he started on the bench, and apparently they're going to let him go if they get in a bid like around that. It's like, what is going on at this club? I don't get it. What happened to all those young players coming through? As well, Arsenal used to be this beacon of, like, similar to Man United. They used to be this team where they would buy, like, they would either bring through their ranks young players, or they would buy young players and then kind of blood them and bring them through. Where does that happen now? When do we see that? The last player that probably happened with was Bellerin, I reckon, and Stones trying to control the ball when it comes out from a corner. I mean, my God, if I did that in a football match, I'd be getting berated from my teammates, and I'm not a good footballer, okay? But just like, if you're the last man there, you don't take any chances with that. Like, I mean, it's terrible, honestly. And there was that little clip on Match of the Day as well, if you saw it, where I think it's Ramsey and Oxlade-Chamberlain like wandering over to the bench and like chatting and not concentrating on the match, and Liverpool over the other side taking a throw. I mean, it's mind-boggling. This is a professional football match with players getting paid a lot of money, and with all these intricate systems and setups and coaches and all this technical analysis and all these statistics and analytics, and it's just mind-blowing to me, like how bad Arsenal were there. Mind-blowing. I have to say Liverpool look fantastic. As I said, I think they're one of the best sides to watch in the Premier League at the minute. Just Mane and Salah. If Salah could finish, he'd be one of the best players in the world. Because for me, he could have got a hat-trick in that match. He could have got a hat-trick, I think, in their first game of the season against Watford. Like, it bodes well at the end of the day, because maybe as he gets more confident, as he's getting goals, and I mean, I think he's got 2 goals in 3 games, which is not bad, okay? Firmino, I dropped, and he scored and got an assist. I'm an idiot, basically. But I didn't think they'd beat Arsenal 4-0. I should have known it's Arsenal. But, yeah, just phenomenal, really. Really, just, they look so good. Liverpool are always my preference to win the league, because I really like Jurgen Klopp as a manager. What he does with his football team, just his personality as well, is just so likeable, and you can just kind of, I don't know, it's just something about the guy, you want him to win. I do as I guess as a neutral, quote unquote. If Crystal Palace can't win the league, which they can't ever, then I'd want Liverpool to win it, because I just think that they're, I like the players they have, I like the style of football they play, and they look good, and they can just tear teams apart, and if Arsenal play like that, they will get torn apart. So, yeah, I mean, who have Arsenal got up next? So, we've got an international break, so there won't be a video next week, but then after that, Man City Liverpool, that is going to be a humdinger of a match, as they say. Yeah, that will be good. Everton Spurs, that will be good. That should be good as well. Chelsea Leicester. There's rumours that Chelsea are after Vardy for 40 million, and Vardy's 30 years old. It's not 40, he's 30 years old. But he did come into football late, and as we've seen, sometimes when people come into football late, they can play on for a good few seasons after. But I think that's a weird signing from them. But hey, what do I know? Arsenal Bournemouth, well, I mean, that's a tough one, because on the one hand, I reckon Arsenal would probably want a home game against a team who hasn't won this season or even got a point. But on the other hand, Bournemouth, if you're ever going to beat Arsenal, now's the time, okay? Because they look awful. But then again, we've still got a few days till the transfer window's going to close. Big things can happen. I wouldn't be surprised to see a big name, or not necessarily a big name, but an expensive transfer coming at Arsenal, especially if they are going to lose. But if they lose Sanchez, I mean, where do they go from there? They can't replace him. Yeah, it's going to be fascinating. It's going to be a fantastic last few days. Maybe I'll do a bonus video next week on like transfers or something like that. Maybe. But yeah, Palace. I mean, we've got to get something against Burnley. I'll be happy with a draw. It's a tough place to go, but I mean, we just to score a goal would be good at this point. Just to be able to watch my team score a goal would be really nice. I think we're the only team who hasn't scored a goal. And West Ham have got to get a win against Huddersfield, I think, or Bilic is going to I might drop Kane, you know. I might drop Kane and put Firmino, although against Man City, that's going to be such a good game. Maybe I'll look and see if we can get in Morata. Obviously, I'll wait, but I think we could switch out from Morata, and I think Morata could get a goal against Everton. In terms of who I don't think anybody's got an easy win here. I'm not going to put an Arsenal player in. I don't know how they're going to go, so I'm not going to. But I might make De Gea my captain though, because I think they could get a clean sheet against Stoke. We'll see anyway. But lots of things can happen between now and those games. It's an exciting time. But for that, guys, thank you so much for watching. In terms of ranking, we are 12,000th in the Crystal Palace teams.